So, I sold my Ram, but I got tires for it right here. Why do I have tires for a truck that I sold? That's the question. So I went ahead and I sold my Ram. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why is it still in your driveway? It's a pretty good question. I got a really interesting answer. So, I actually made a video about getting rid of this Ram 1500 I have, which I've had for a couple years, done a lot of videos, have lots of views on those. Love it. It's my favorite vehicle I've ever had. It's not a car, it's a truck. And I got rid of it for a Tacoma. I thought, with the economy kind of going down, man, I should really just downsize a little bit. Which doesn't make sense, but I did. Went ahead and bought a Tacoma. Traded this in on a brand new Tacoma, and number one, nothing in my life have I ever been pushed out of, or have I ever voluntarily done something I don't want to do. So that in and of itself was kind of interesting. Maybe I matured. So and it's not economical or anything. We got jobs, nothing changed at all. I just thought because of the economy, the way it's gone, maybe it's a good thing, because once I start going back to work, I can save some gas mileage, blah, blah, blah. Even though this doesn't get horrible gas mileage. So anyway, bought the truck. The day I went in to sign, I signed for the truck. I walked in there like, here's your brand new truck. I was like, awesome. Signed for everything. And I go to get in the truck and I'm like, where's this feature? Where's the step rails? Where's the bed mat? Where's this feature? They're like, oh yeah, the truck we sent over to you to go get, like the one we asked you if you wanted, that wasn't available, so we had to go get another one. So this isn't the truck that we agreed on. And I was like, what? I'm like, I already signed all the paperwork, which really pissed me off. I'm not going to use any names of dealerships, but it's a Toyota dealership here in southeastern Pennsylvania. So, I left a little irritated, but I had to think. Like, that's the mature thing, right? So as a younger, me would probably have been like, made a scene. But I left and thought about it for a little bit. I called back. I'm like, I don't want my truck back. I don't really appreciate how that went down. And they were like, well, in Pennsylvania, there's a no cool-off period. You can't get your truck back. And I was like, really? So thought about it a little bit more. And I wrote an email Monday morning, probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up and I thought about what I wanted to say. So I sent it to the general manager and I said, what happened? And I said, that's not the way that you should do business. And he wrote me back a little later in the day, said, hey, give me a call. So gave him a call, we talked about it, and I said, look, just sell my truck back to me. But you're going to sell it back to me for the trade price. So the trade price was like $6,000 less than what you would retail purchase my Ram 1500 for right now with 42,000 miles. So he said, all right. So they sold me my truck back to me for what I traded it for, which was a net zero for them in terms of the actual vehicle. And a dealership is really messed up when they sell it back to you for the same price that they bought it from you. So, back in the Ram 1500, I made the decision just to buy it and keep it, and then Mrs. Burrs actually downsized a little bit and got a slightly smaller SUV, much better gas mileage, and that's how we're going to roll from now on. So you're going to see some more videos on the Ram 1500, the 5th gen Ram 1500. I'm getting wheels, I got tires, I'm getting a lift kit. A lot of people do like a crazy lift kit, like 4 or 6 inches or whatever. I like to be reasonable in almost everything I do. I want more capability, but I don't want to be obnoxious. So, looking at a Zone USA made kit that's going to raise the front 2 inches. And then since I'm a truck owner and I don't need it to be level, a lot of people level their trucks and then you look like a complete idiot when you have a load in the back. Because I actually use my truck for, towing and putting a whole bunch of crap in it and, home improvements and stuff. I'm going to raise the back 1 inch. So there's like a 2.5 inch factory offset. A lot of people call it rake. It's a little bit of an offset where the rear is higher so that when you put a load in, it levels out. Or if you're towing, you're not like this. So there's a little bit of a downward angle towards the front. Also helps with miles per gallon, which a lot of people don't talk about. But so it's about 2.5 inches. So if I raise the front up 2 inches, the back technically will be about 1/2 inch high. So I'm going to give a 1-inch lift to the back. And with the zone kit in the front, I'm doing it properly, which I'll talk about in those videos. A lot of people will just throw a spacer in there, and it messes up their control, their upper control arm with the ball joint angle and everything, and then 10,000 miles down the road, they get, a whole bunch of problems with geometry. So Zone has done it right, and that's why they don't sell spacers for the Ram 1500s, 5th gen. But anyway, that's what I'm looking to do with the truck. Going to do some off-roading stuff towards the summertime. Going on a beach trip on a 4x4 beach down North Carolina for a week, and just want to make the Ram more capable. And then we're going to be using Mrs. Burrs' truck as her SUV as the fuel economy vehicle. So look forward to those videos with those tires back there, which are awesome. I can't wait to get them put on and get out in the snow. We just got about 14 inches of snow here, which is melting right now because it's Saturday. But look forward to those videos in the future and many other videos. Kind of planning everything out. It's the beginning of the year and planning everything out. Kind of in a lull. People are like, are you making any more videos? And I'm like, yeah, I got to plan them. Just like this one right here. Got a nice McCullough. Got to put a chain on it. Just doing things right now that are more important than making a video about a product. Some other stuff that's going on is, what do you carry in your truck? So one thing I carry is some nice Action Tracks made in America compared to the competition out there. And these actually have metal starters. So you definitely get going with these. Made in America, awesome DuPont polymer that's used, as you can see here. Let's see. Made in the USA. So, doing a video on what do you carry. That's one thing I carry. Another thing is stuff in here, which I'll talk about in the video. But I finally got some ratchet straps. But I had this shackle here, which is 4 3/4 ton rated, but it's not made in America, and it's not rated very well. This is made by Rhino. You can get this on Amazon. And I talked to the guys over at Yankum Rope, and I got one of their kinetic ropes here, Yankum, and a soft shackle, which is greatly going to increase my recovery capability. And when I did that, I also upgraded my mount, and I got some green pin shackles instead. They're made in Holland, but they're like 2/3 cheaper than an American made shackle, and they perform better. So went ahead and upgraded that. So I'm going to do videos on exactly what do I have in my recovery kit here, and like what do I carry in general in my truck. So here's a preview of that video. Anyway, so that's what's going on with some Ram 1500 stuff. I also got an awesome Duha storage bin that I put in there. Super easy to install, and it absolutely cleans up the under seat storage in the rear of the truck. So I'll do a video on that as well. Stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Until next time, later.